Okay, my beautiful friends, it is that time for you and me to remember, first and foremost, that we are always surrounded by little puffs of loveliness. That's the truth. As you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood here. But it's true. I'm not lying about these little puffs of loveliness. But remember, don't try to capture one. You can hold it for a moment, but you have to release them. Just set them free. With that out of the way, let us talk. So this is my post-market wrap-up on this Monday, March 22nd, 2021. Stocks finished higher today. We're going to talk about why, what we can expect, and a whole bunch of other things. So yes, NASDAQ was the big gainer today. The S&P 500 and the Dow, okay, we had gains there too. But why? If you were looking at the 10-year yield, it's stable, okay? 1.69. Dollar came down. So right there is a scenario for the market to put on some gains, okay? Number two, crude oil put on a gain. It was up nicely earlier today. It did put on like a 10.1, 0.2, something like that, 0.6, I don't know. Put on something. It didn't fall, okay? That would have weighed on the market. All right, so that's the reason for today. On top of the absolutely abysmal economic news. We'll cover that in a minute because you know how this works. The worse the economic news is, the higher the stock market's going to go because the Fed's going to continue to buy it all. And that's what the market wants, the Fed to buy it all. Control the yield curve, everything else. Vastly inflate the debt, balloon their balance sheet, debts and deficits continue to explode, housing crater, whatever it is, all the bad stuff here, unemployment, new unemployment claims week after week, 700,000 to 800,000 per week. Market loves it. It's true. All right. Sorry. Cryptocurrencies today did fall under some pressure. So did gold and silver. Like I said, crude oil did get a bit higher, dollar weaker, 10-year yield relatively stable. So that's where we stand. That's where we stand. What I want to do right here now is cover a few things with you that is just lovely that you should know. So let's do that. By the way, where is Larry Kudlow? Cut some blow? I heard he has a new show on Fox Business. Could you imagine that? The man who's always wrong. But if you cut some blow, you just get your own show. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, let me read some of these headlines to you from today. Fed's National Activity Index crashed in February. You knew about that because I explained it to you earlier today. Now, this is beautiful. That's one headline. Okay, so let me just say it again in case you forgot. Fed's National Activity Index crashed in February. Then we get a Fed president. You knew they were going to float out a Fed president today. Let me read this perfectly for you. You're going to love this one. Okay, this is Federal Reserve President Barkin. Barkin. Okay, the U.S. economy is on the brink of a complete recovery. Someone brought up a good point earlier today. I think it was on Twitter. He said that when used, the term on the brink is usually used with regard to a catastrophe. Yeah, but according to here, Mr. Barkin, U.S. economy is on the brink of a complete recovery. With our economy in free fall, you can't make it up. It's impossible to do, but that's what we're hearing. Now, let me explain this to you. Actually, I can't explain that to you. Oh, God, it gets me so angry. Can't talk about that. U.S. existing home sales crater in February. The largest drop. Here, I'll read it to you. Existing home sales, this is CNBC, fell in February to the largest amount on record. But according to the Barker, Fed Barkin, we're on the brink of a full recovery. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Do you think he's lying? Is it possible? I think it is. It's possible. Yeah. I really do. I can't talk about this either. Oh, people, there's so much stuff I can't talk to you about. But I do post this stuff in my chat room on my website, traderschoice.net. Please take advantage of the stuff on my website. It's all free. There's charts and graphs and all kinds of lovely things for you there. And the chat room is free. Take advantage of it. Now, I want to talk about the economy. All right. So we understand that there are some, rightly so, that would like to reopen our economy. I got to be careful what I say here. But it appears that certain states here, like New Jersey, is pausing reopening their states. Now, let me explain this to you in case you don't know. So this is me. In case you are not seeing this clearly, this is something I've outlined months ago. They will keep you locked down for as long as possible. They being the ones in control, the real government, which is the Federal Reserve. They want to inflate on a massive scale, and they need the economy shut down as long as possible to accomplish that goal. So look for more waves of the thing I can't mention, more lockdowns. That's just the way it's going to go. It's a beautiful, lovely freaking thing. As many waves as it takes, waves of, you know what I'm talking about, will occur to keep the world economy from opening up, and you can count on that. Let us move forward. Oh, by the way, you will get a free jab. No, I'm sorry. You will get a free donut, Krispy Kreme. We'll offer free donuts to those with a, can I even say this? Those that have, I got to write this down. I can't believe this is what it's come down to in the New World Order. If you have this, if you have one of these, I don't know if you can see that, a card that proves that you've gotten the jab, okay, you can get a free donut. You can get a free donut from Krispy Kreme. I'm ecstatic. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. This is what it's come down to, people. Beautiful. Now here's a crypto expert calling for Bitcoin 300,000. I am not saying that this guy is not correct. I do see probably relatively shortly 75,000 on Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies following higher. Because again, we know who's buying this stuff. It's not, the little geeky guy or the little geeky girl sitting behind their computer. These are institutions. And these institutions, hedge funds, Wall Street banks buying it, okay? That's who's doing it. So they're going to be driving that price up. Now, pay attention to this. We heard from Powell today. Yellowstain himself. When I think of that man, I want to puke. But that's besides the point. So Powell calls cryptocurrencies not really useful stores of value. Now this is me. Validation. When a Fed chairman says something like this, the opposite is always true. So you should be jumping all over that. Oh, here's another one. This is Market Watch. The Fed won't raise rates for years. Well, they already told us we're not getting a rate hike till at least through 2023. So, I mean, this is a big, fat, ugly duh, and maybe another duh. People, like I always told you, you cannot make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. I don't care how much you try, you can't do it. Anyway, so that's the day. I explained to you why the market did what it did. It should be clear to you right now. Expect, more Fed presidents to get floated out telling you about how great our economy is. The barker, Fed barking. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, barking. Mr. Barkin, how would you like a bone? I got a bone for you. Anyway, yeah, so he says, we're on the brink of full recovery. It's a beautiful thing. Well, in February, everything is crashing. Our economy is in free fall. There's no end in sight. We're not even close to bottoming out, people. So whatever you're seeing right now, as bad as it may be, it's going to get worse. Worse by design. Again, expect more shutdowns. They won't open up the economy until the Fed's done. And the Fed's pretty close to being done, so maybe it'll be sooner than later. But the Fed is buying it all of it. So once they really achieve their end game goal, which is to be the full lender and buyer of last resort, that's maybe when we'll start to open up. But again, just be ready. A whole new set of rules to come in. This is a whole new paradigm. People get hip to it. All right, that's it. This guy right here, surrounded by little puffs of loveliness, just like you are, loves you a lot. I'm out of here. Please share the video. Share my videos as far and wide, and I am counting on you again. I've already been banned from LinkedIn. I'm getting censored here on YouTube. And thank you to those of you that suggested where I should move my platform. And believe me, I am considering it because this is out of control. Out of here. See you tomorrow.